Hello there, Virgo. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well so far. If you are new here, thank you for being here. Welcome. Now remember, these are timeless readings, and if you're new here, I often do these for the Virgos because you guys have been through quite a lot, and I have a lot of Virgos in my family, and when they were going through some things, I wanted to help out. So here we are. So this has become almost like a daily thing. Well, it has been a daily thing, right? So I think all the other frequent watchers of this channel knows that this has been an everyday kind of check-in. All right, here we go. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. I love it. I love this so much for you, Virgo. You are open to starting something new. I love this, because everything that you have gone through has really challenged you emotionally, mentally, physically, I mean, everything, spiritually. And it's taken a lot of you quite some time to really get over that tower moment, whatever it is that really flipped your world upside down. It's been really, really kind of a tough battle for a lot of you. So this really gives us all hope that you are really transforming, like the Death card, right? Okay, Five of Cups. So you're being reminded here not to live in the past. So you may be reminiscing about the past and thinking like, wow, everything was so good. I had all the cups upright, and now they're spilled, and now what do I do? So on occasion, even though you are ready, there's a part of you still that kind of goes back and thinks about the past. Thinks about like, okay, well, you know, how did I make such a mess of things? Or how did my life turn into the way it is? What happened? So universe is reminding you here to give gratitude, to always remember gratitude, and to remember that you still have these two cups here, and that you aren't going to see that there is a different way to look at the world or your world unless you pick your head up and kind of examine and look around you. See things from a different perspective, pick up these two cups so you can go down this way over the bridge and back to the castle here. So don't live in the past. That's the lesson there. Don't live in the past. It's okay to think about it, like the Six of Cups, right? Think about it once in a while, but don't stay there because there's so much more ahead of you. And also don't build those walls that's going to keep you from experiencing. Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, again, you know, so far, it's just, you know, it's about celebration. It's about you being surrounded by friends, maybe family. But remember here to always surround yourself with people who really care for you, that always want you to succeed. Don't, you know, have people that are going to be negative. All right, so here we've got the Queen of Swords. Something has allowed you to gain some sort of clarity, almost like you've received important information that's really kind of changed things around for you. And it's kind of like that breakthrough moment where you go, oh, that's what happened. Okay, now it makes sense. Now here's the thing, because you are pretty direct and honest and you don't mince words, you now are in a position of authority. You're able to really see other people's intentions because you have that experience and that wisdom. You can see if somebody is approaching you and trying to trick you. Okay, you also see if there's any third-party situations, person, place, or thing. When I say thing, that could be you working too much, right? So make sure that you don't repeat the past and, you know, and not give care to your current situation. But also third party, like there's another individual involved. I think you're going to have so much more insight now that you've been through everything and you're ready to start something new. I think you're going to be that much wiser this time. Look at that. This is your card. This right here is the Hermit, and the Hermit is the Virgo, right? And so with this, you are going to have to go within, really understand that when you are coming out of a tower moment, it's even more important for you to really get in touch with your higher self, that you cannot ignore that voice that's within you that is telling you like there's something wrong, there's some, you know, there's an issue you have to face and deal with. Also, you're going to gain so much more wisdom, and this is why you get the Hierophant card a lot, and also the Six of Pentacles, because it's that wisdom, knowing that we are all connected, that there is this thing called reciprocity, and at some point, if you're the one requesting support, there's going to be a point in your life where you're going to have to be of service to other people. Okay? Look at this, Eight of Wands. You've got great momentum that's going to push you towards really doing something about your future. I think that there's a part of you here that's really just open to starting something new, and it's going to happen fast. I think that a lot of new opportunities are going to open up for you, doors are going to open up for you, and you're going to get going, you're going to move on. Yeah, Ten of Wands. So remember when I said to you about the third-party situation, person, place, or thing, you know, you work a lot. You have excellent work ethic, and when you get involved in something, you put your everything in it. And so it's to the point where you're not seeing anything else because you have a goal. You're so goal-oriented that you're going to take these sticks and you're going to walk across the field. But universe is again reminding you that you need to enjoy the process. You need to enjoy the experience. You need to enjoy your life, the journey. And the only way you're going to at least enjoy the journey is to shed some of these wands, because you see here the farmer can't even see. He's got his head down, just like this guy here. You need to look up, because there's so much around you that you're missing, because you are so devoted and have a deep sense of responsibility for yourself or others. Yeah, you're that guy at work, Virgo, that like everybody goes to, right? Because you end up taking on everybody else's responsibilities because you just want the job done right. So that's excellent work ethic. Look at this. Again, you're being reminded here. You work so much to where you're getting burnt out. Universe is saying you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to recover. And you need to connect with your higher self, right? This is a moment. Some people just consider this card as just rest and recuperation. To me, whenever I rest, I mean, I think about other things. I think about my life. I think about the situations that I've been in and any challenges. And I think about what was the message, right? So while you're lying here and resting, think about what was the meaning behind all of the pain, the despair, right? Your 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Yeah, all of those cards, what was the lesson there that you were supposed to learn? Look at there. Like I said, breakthrough moment. Here's your breakthrough moment. I love it, because you're flanked here by the Queen of Swords, which is all about honesty and fairness, independence. Now you've got big old sword here, big breakthroughs, clarity, ideas, starting something new, just like the Fool, right? The Fool's not going to carry around the Ace of Swords, but this is nice to have, because it's a great position to be in, because this is a card of victory. This is you having so much power and knowledge, and you can really cut through things. You can cut things out of your life that aren't really serving you. I like it. There's your Death card. Again, there's a part of you that is maybe having a hard time with your big transformation. You're hopeful that you're never going to go through I don't know why I said that. That must be important. But the transformation, the tower moment, there's a lot of us that, we hate the tower moments, right? It's tough when you're going through it, but it really does transform you. And, there's a part of you that, it's difficult to accept change, but I truly believe that this is going to work out in your favor, because this is a card of victory. So your tower moments are really helping you, even though during that time you don't believe that it was. So 6 of Cups, right? So like I said earlier, I called out the 6 of Cups because I said that, it's okay to think about the past, but you got to let go. You have to be able to move forward. You can't stay in the past. You can't live in the past here and think about all of the, terrible things that's happened. You have to move forward. So nostalgia is okay. Right? Just like I said earlier, nostalgia is okay, but you can't just live there. You have to actually take action and move forward. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're gaining that confidence, that belief that you're going to get things done. If you're planning on starting a business, here you go. There's your sign here. A side hustle, something like that. The Queen of Wands is so powerful. She's able to get things done. She's able to make sure things happen, right? She understands law of attraction. She understands that what she puts out, she's going to get it right back. Right, that karmic energy. So also very attractive. So you may have had, a little bit of a glow up here where you are really so magnetic and you're really drawing people in because you are so confident. And there's nothing, I think that confidence is a very, very attractive thing for all of us. I'm not saying narcissism, right? Conceit. I'm not saying that. Confidence, like knowing your worth, but not having to sit there and, force it on people. That's different. Just knowing that, you're very unapologetic for who you are, all of your flaws, all of your good qualities. You're just comfortable in your skin. And that's what I'm trying to say here. I think you're getting to that point in your life, Virgo, where you are starting to get really confident and comfortable in your skin. Look at this, King of Pentacles. So there's going to be abundance coming your way, stability, structure, and just wisdom. These two put together is going to be a wonderful thing, a wonderful, wonderful thing for you. All right, I'm going to put the Fool card here. Look at that 9 of Wands. What do I always say about you, 9 of Wands? That you have grit. You have that strength that you do. You just don't give up. Look at this guy. He doesn't give up. He just keeps pushing all of the wands. So that's you just pushing through. Just don't forget to take a break once in a while and take care of yourself. Look at that. Abundance is coming your way. So this is good because we haven't gotten the 5 of Pentacles, because I always ask you, why don't you think that you deserve the 10 of Pentacles? Well, here you go. It's being presented to you. Much like the King of Pentacles, you have abundance, you have legacy, wealth, so much coming your way. 6 of Wands, you're going to be celebrated for all of this hard work that you're putting in. And your transformation here, right? Look at that, the Hierophant. I called it. So I said that you are going, it's that wisdom that you're gaining, you connecting with your higher self, right? So yeah, I mean, like I always say, like I said, if you're new to this channel, I often will call out cards before I flip them, and I shuffle these, so it's not like I know what's underneath. But yeah, definitely when I'm connecting with you guys like that, I really love it, because that means that this is going to resonate with a lot of you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You have love coming your way, right? And it's great because when you have the Fool card here, everything that you've gone through, yeah, you're ready to receive love and maybe even give love. So that's beautiful. 9 of Wands. Again, wow. Yeah, you have grit. Perseverance, grit. Okay, 7 of Swords. Be aware. Be aware of any kind of shadiness, right? You may have a situation here that you're going to have to really, you know, go within and really see things. Use your intuition. If something doesn't seem right to you, you're probably right. Okay? So third-party situation, or maybe friends that don't really have your back. So just kind of pay attention to that. I'm not saying that that's going to happen to everybody. I'm just saying if you are starting to feel like this person's really against me at work, you're probably right, you know. All right, Ace of Wands. Yeah, new inspiration, new beginnings. Ace of Swords, these two here. Yeah, you're going to start something new, something great. Look at this. It's going to work out in your favor. One more. Yeah, Page of Cups. So not only do you have this dreaminess, this new love, but you've got something coming your way. I love it. That openness to new emotions, happiness. There's your Strength card. What did I say? So yeah, so you're very strong. You know now that there's more than one way to handle difficult situations. This is good. We didn't get the Conflict card right, the 5 of Swords. I like it. All right, let's do some Akashic Oracle cards here, and then we'll call it a day. All right, here we go. Bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. There you go, right? There's your message. Take a break, create balance. So we didn't get the Temperance card, but there you go. I'll take it. Bring balance into your life. Next, Soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out. If the shadows, why is that saying that? If the shadows, I think that's a misprint. And let your authentic self soar. Sorry about that. Fly high, dear one. Yeah, that's a misprint. But basically, this is about you. That's why it wasn't making sense. This is just about you being free to be who you are. And remember, that's what I was saying here. Confidence is not narcissism or ego, or it's not that. It's just you owning yourself and letting yourself soar. I'm going to have to read through some of these. I know that there's a lot of misprints in some of these oracle cards, but usually I'll just skim over them. But yeah, soar. Let yourself just go out there and just experience life and your confidence and be comfortable in your own skin. Don't be apologetic, right? You only get one chance to be you. So I love it. Look at this. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. Yes, patience in the universe, that there's this thing called divine timing, and that everything is going to work out in your favor. Let's do one more. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. All right, beautiful, beautiful reading for you today. Last one, bottom of the deck, release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is you cutting out the things that don't need to be around you, that's going to pull you down. You've got the Queen of Swords here, which again is you seeing through any kind of garbage or BS or anything like that, and you're going to move forward. You're not going to allow those things in your life. No more drama for you. Okay, Virgo, thank you for being here. I love all of you. I hope that this has helped at least one person. If you'd like to claim this reading, that would be great too. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please feel free to share this with other Virgos or cross watchers. Talk to you soon. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow, actually. Bye-bye.